And welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm your host, the Golden One. Today I woke up again, had a coffee, listened to some music on YouTube, and found this nice soul sample with some kind of cool bass sounds. So I chopped that up and I used my iPad. One of my favorite samplers is actually KOALA sampler, and I used my Roland as on effects duties just to kind of play around with the loops. Today's drums, I'm very excited to announce I have a new drum pack called Vinyl Drums Volume 1, where I chopped up a bunch of my own records I've been collecting for the last 20 odd years, and 25 of those, then I chopped those drums up for you into individual drums, raw, and then I also cleaned them up with some valve EQ and a compressor and put it through there, so you have the raw drums, the break, and the actual clean drums. So it's a lot of work, but also a lot of drums for you guys to chop up and enjoy. So the drums here today are from that pack. Go check it out. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks to all the new subscribers, the people liking, leaving comments. It really helps out the channel as we are not monetized. Go check out Buy Me a Coffee if you really want to help the channel out. Thanks to all those who have done so. So today let's check out the samples, the sample chops. So the soul sample was so the great thing about KOALA samplers, you can go on YouTube and then do a screen recording and then just drag it in here and chop it up. So then I made like a drum loop. So the different drums I use here, you can hear. So that's the ones. Straight, you can hear the grain in the background, the noise, which is kind of nice texture. But then I also cleaned it up, so you have. So then you can kind of layer those two together and kind of mix them in together to have a nicer sound. And then some other drums that I also have this cool kind of atmospheric sound with a little shaker. And then and then that's basically what I use. So I like to kind of, the great thing about this is, like, say you make a loop, right, the drum loop, you just drag it to another part and then it copies it there for you. So then you can kind of layer on top of that, and then, you know, you make copies and copies, and if you don't want it, you just delete it like that. So it's a great way of working. And then if you go in, I mean, you can play live, right, but you can also kind of build your tracks like that. So what I've also done is, like, for example, the hi-hats, what you can do is, for example, okay, let's make a copy first. So let's take this and then we put it in there. And then, for example, say like I want to move the hi-hats a little bit off, I can just kind of grab them all and go to free and then kind of move them around. Whoops. Move them around, you see? So you can just add like a little bit at a time. So let's undo that. And then what you can also do is velocity. You can see I've done it already. You can just drag the velocity how you want it. You can see that it goes up and down. This is a great feature. So you can kind of mess with your drums. You can see I did with the kicks as well. So it's a great app just to kind of make beats on the fly, wherever you are. I take my iPad everywhere with me, especially in the skate park. Chill, have a coffee, make a beat quickly, straight off YouTube, easy money. So yeah, and then these are the drums, and then these are the samples, very straightforward as we do. Let me play you the beat. If you have any questions about this, I know this is not very detailed, please free to ask down in the comments. Another thing, I didn't make DITC episode today. I kind of didn't have time. I've been sick, broken toe. Making the sample pack took a lot of my time. So thanks for bearing with me. Next week we'll be back to our regular schedule of our video on Wednesday, beat making video, and then DITC on Fridays. But anyway, guys, let me play you out the beat. Have a great weekend. Till next time, peace.
You are listening to soulful.